What's up, everybody? We are live for Broncos and Bills. It's already 7-3. Oh man, I gotta make sure my camera's okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Whew. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right. Hmm. A 3-yard run by James Cook for the Bills. Hmm. Quarter one. It's the first quarter, y'all. 7-3 Broncos. What's gonna happen? I have no idea. It's gonna be a crazy game. It's gonna be a crazy day. Full of wild card games. I'll upload this short real quick too. Touchdown Bills. Wow. And we give Buffalo the 10 that they deserve. Oh boy. They're not gonna go away. Not today. Oh boy. Extra point is good. Bills are up now 10-7. All right, so the extra point is good. For the Buffalo Bills. That was a 3-yard run. Ooh, find right here. Nice run by the Bills. Let's see what else we have here. We have a depressing video by Mark Holmes saying how much the Cowboys are deteriorating. It's sad. We must have hope, Mark. We must have hope. I'm gonna upload this short as well. Maybe it's a fake out video and the title is not what it seems. I don't know what his video is. Anyway, 7-yard run. Injury updates. T.I. Johnson has returned to the game. 7-yard run by T. Body. We are now with the Broncos on this current drive. 4-yard run by Marvin Mims. He's talking about Mark Holmes' video is talking about uh, Mike McCarthy there. We might bring him back and everything. Okay. It looks like Mark is a little sad. Oh well. We'll be fine, Mark. We'll be fine. Oh, all right. Passing complete. Bo Nix to Cortland Sutton. Okay, after that 4-yard run, it was passing complete to Sutton. Then a 2-yard run by Williams. Then Bo Nix incomplete to Cortland Sutton again. So Cortland Sutton is not getting it done here against the Buffalo Bills. Oh boy. All right. Let's get into it. This is a good game. It's only the second quarter, so I have to put up the second quarter marker. Ah, 10:49 left in the second quarter. I'm sure Mark will calm down. I don't know what kind of video Scooter Magruder is going to have. If we resign Mike McCarthy, probably a funny one, talking about, oh, fans don't want him. Fans like that 12-5, guys. For the record, they like it. They just don't like the playoff record. Everything would be fine if we weren't 1-3 in the playoffs under McCarthy. Everything would be just fine. Oh, Nick's passing complete. What are you doing, Bo? Now, for this one, That's Good Sports is inevitably streaming it. I'm not sure if Tom Grossi is streaming it with Brandon Perna. Let's find out. Let's find out if they're doing it together. Maybe they might be. No, it doesn't look like it. Jay Williams, by the way, is Javonte Williams. He's been with the Broncos for about 3 years, 4 years. That's Good Sports, of course, streaming it since Brandon Perna is a Broncos fan. Let's see what he's got to say. Ah. Von Miller going against his former team today. Von Miller of the Bills going against the Broncos. But it is 10-7, so it's still a close game. Ah. Looks like the Broncos are going to punt. All right. Down by Marvin Mims. Hmm. All right. How's everybody doing on here? Hmm. Ooh, looks like neither team is going anywhere today. Buffalo Bills have the ball, 8:28 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see what happens. Ugh. All right, we got punt. Dixon punting at 38 yards, not bad. Downed by Marvin Mims. Let's see what's going on. I believe there's a commercial break, but I think we're back. Let's see what the Bills can do with 8:28 left in the second quarter. Oh boy. A Anderson reported in as eligible. James Cook to the Buffalo 10-yard line for 9 yards. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Run for no gain. James Cook to the Buffalo 10. All right, so we have a few runs by James Cook. Nothing else after that. 7:27 left in the second quarter. Gotta get something going. James Cook is not bad. James Cook is not a bad running back. He's good. Let's see his stats for the year. 1,009 yards and 16 touchdowns for the season. So he gets at least one touchdown a game, it seems like. If he doesn't get a touchdown, he gets 2 touchdowns a few games later to make up for it. So that's always good. All right. After that run for no gain, you have a 6-yard pass to Curtis Samuel, the former Washington Commanders wide receiver. A. Anderson is still reporting in as eligible. So maybe they're just trying to psych him out. Because his report is eligible the last 4. Oh boy. Now we have a 3-yard run by Davis. I'll make sure I get his first name. He's the backup running back they took in the draft. It is Ray. It is Ray Davis, who has 442 yards this year. That's not bad as a backup running back for the Bills. That's great. They're utilizing that run game a little bit more. He had 1,000 yards last year for Kentucky, 1,000 before that for Vanderbilt. So not bad. He had 1,129 yards for Kentucky and fewer touches than the Vanderbilt. So that is very impressive. That is very impressive. Oh, 40-yard run. Josh Allen scramble. He likes to do that every once in a while. All right. After that run, we have a 5-yard pass to Amari Cooper, and then a 7-yard run with James Cook. So the Bills are still getting it. They're going after it. They're not going to let anyone take it. Play in progress. We have a 2-yard run by James Cook. Okay. I mean, there's a reason James Cook is getting all these yards. We're also getting all these touchdowns. I don't think Rico Dowdle got 16 touchdowns of the year. After going 1,000 yards, let's see Rico Dowdle's stats just for fun. Since he got 1,000. So Rico Dowdle only had 2 touchdowns, but he has 1,079 yards. Okay. 39 receptions. Okay, we have a 5-yard penalty now on Buffalo on Dawkins. False start. Oh boy. We have a false start, guys, on Buffalo. That's not good. We can't have things like that. 2:22 left in the second quarter, left in this half. Let's see what happens. I know they're going to try to score before the half. Hmm. Okay. Mm, gosh. All right. Oh, what's going on here? Let's see what's going on in this game. We're at the 2-minute warning now. After that penalty was a sack. Josh Allen is sacked for -8 yards, and then passed to Khalil Shakir for 13 yards. Nice. Oh boy. Let's see what we got, guys. 2 minutes to end this first half. Okay. We have a punch. Marvin Mims hit hard. By Mac Hollins. Jeez. Looks like 9,000 people are watching a Tom Grossi stream. Very nice. $152 left to go in this first half. Penalty on Denver. Mims. Unnecessary roughness. Enforce a Denver 15 after that punt. Interesting. Okay. We have a 7-yard pass, Joe Bo Nix to Devontae Williams. Very nice. $132 to go left in this half. All right, we got a 2-yard pass to Kroll. L. Kroll. Let's find out who that is. Lucas Kroll, tight end. Was with the Saints in 22, Broncos last 2 years. He played at Florida. Very nice. And Jefferson College in Pittsburgh. So, hey, it's good. It's good to see you from Florida. Go Gators. He signed to the active roster last month, so he hasn't been on the active roster too much, but good for him for making a catch and adding to his stats. Stats are so important when you're pretty new. He's a third-year player. Looks like he's a backup tight end. Most recent games, he's had a few yards. He's had a few opportunities. 0 receptions, 0 targets. Some of these games, or well, the game against Kansas City. So he's had some targets. He's had some yards, but good to see him get something in there. 12-yard run by Bo Nix. He scrambles to the Denver 31-yard line. Very good, Bo. Man, if the Broncos can upset the Bills today, it'll be quite something. Because I don't have this as a potential upset. The only one I did have was Steelers Ravens, and you can Google how that game went. Passing complete to Marvin Mims by Bo Nix, 27 seconds left. Yeah, that game did not go well. They have to revamp the entire offense for the Steelers. I was thinking they could keep Justin Fields and get an offensive lineman in Gunnar Helm or something. A new running back if they don't want to keep Najee Harris, or just get a lineman and keep Najee Harris, re-sign him. But it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough conversation the next few months. Who do you draft if you're the Steelers? Who did they draft last year? I mean, do they need a quarterback? Do they just need to jump up and draft a quarterback and just be done with it? Screw it. Maybe, maybe. But the Steelers were romped. They were embarrassed. They were embarrassed because it's not a rivalry anymore with the Ravens. Oh. The Ravens, their defense got them to a Super Bowl 25 years ago. Now, I mean, they're it's a dual threat quarterback. Their defense is okay. They're doing well. They're doing well, but they just can't get over the hump. Can't beat the Chiefs. Their defense carried them with a backup quarterback to a Super Bowl victory, not just Super Bowl victory 25 years ago. And now they're trying to, you know, I mean, last year they were gun shy. Now we'll see. We'll see who the Chiefs have to play. I thought it was a pure bracket thing. It's the lowest seed that gets out of that bracket. So we will see. We will see. 15 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Penalty on Buffalo. Defensive holding on the center, 5 yards. Oh man! After an incomplete pass to Mims, which was after an 11-yard pass. Oh, so okay, we had a 2-yard pass to Kroll, backup tight end Lucas Kroll. We had a 12-yard run. That was Bo Nix running. Then we had an 11-yard pass to Cortland Sutton, a star on that team. Give him some more weapons. You can see the young quarterback start to blossom like a little flower. Uh, Kind of like Jaden Daniels. Give him another receiver. Give a lot of people another receiver, and they'll do well. And then passing complete, then a 5-yard penalty. Okay, so right now it's a 5-yard penalty. 15 seconds left. We're looking to head back into the locker room. It's almost halftime, but Broncos hanging in there. Broncos 10-7. That's their record. Buffalo 13-4. So that's one of the best records in the NFL right now. The Chiefs won uh I thought 14-2 or 15-2. They should be 15-2 since it's 17 game schedule now. And Bills won 13, so that's pretty good. I mean, obviously that's really good. That's elite. 5 seconds left. Okay. Josh Allen keeps having up and down years. Quarterback out of Wyoming had 2 down years, but he was on an upward trajectory, up and up and up. Brian Daboll, offense coordinator, did so well with him, in the 21 season, I believe it was 21, that he got hired in 22 as the coach of the Giants. Yep, 22. Because that his first year, Daniel Jones went to the playoffs and beat the Vikings. And that's what got Daniel Jones the money. And not being able to live up to that got Daniel Jones the boots too. But Brian Daboll is a good coach, so he's staying, which is fine. You can stay. Giants fans should not be upset about that. They should be looking forward to the draft and getting a new quarterback. They shouldn't be upset about keeping a good coach. That helped Josh Allen be elite. No one should be upset about that. So that's crazy if they are. All right, halftime 10-7. It's official halftime. Halftime. Two more games today going on. Noon game. Oh, the noon game. What is that? Packers? Let me see officially. Noon game. Well, the Packers Eagles is actually 3:30. This is the noon game, so the next game is Packers Eagles 3:30, and then tonight is Commanders Bucks at 7 o'clock. So yeah. But yeah, Buffalo, Josh Allen, 22 and 23, did not quite pan out the way he wanted it. Especially 23, they had to fire their OC and get a new acting OC. They fired Ken Dorsey last year. Or no, they did fire Ken Dorsey and bring in someone else. It's Ken Dorsey. Yeah, offensive coordinator for the Bills, for the Browns last year. Yeah, he was fired. He was fired officially. So we'll see what happens to him. He was fired in November after a 5-5 start. So yeah, last year did not go as planned. So another down year, and now they're going back up. So that's great for them. What's up, Manuel? This game is a good game. I would say the well, what was the last game? Pittsburgh Steelers. Um, game was not as good, but Russell Wilson did try to come back and make it a good game. Now the Texans game was more entertaining despite the score. Um, as the Chargers did try to come back, there were some storylines. A blocked extra point for 2 points going back the other way in that game, and Justin Herbert throwing 3 interceptions, which is what he threw all season. That's interesting. So yeah, that game was entertaining, despite the score, 32-12. They tried to make it. Justin Herbert tried to make it. You know, like, well, what was it, 25-12? He tried to get it, but no. Justin Herbert pick six. Justin Herbert throwing picks all over the place, trying to make some plays, and I bet you, excuse me, I bet you that Jim Harbaugh is going over to Justin Herbert after that game and saying, "Look, you're a good quarterback. You're a good kid. We're going to get you more weapons in the draft so that for the 25 campaign, people won't be." Because one of those interceptions wasn't his fault. It hit his hands, went way over. He only counts for two technically. I mean, if you want to look at it like that, but yeah, he's gonna put his arm over his shoulder and say, "Look, Justin, look, buddy, you did great today. Don't worry about those picks. We're gonna get you more help in the draft. We're gonna get you more help with the receiving core on offense. Okay, so these drops and anything else, look, we won't have this problem next year. All right." I bet you that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what he's going to tell you. Don't worry about this. You're great. We're going to be back in the playoffs next year, and we're going to show those Texans who's boss. And congrats to the Texans, my backup team, who no one gave any props to, including myself. Damn. And by the way, mm, ah, excuse me. I was gonna say, and by the way, people are tripping over themselves to tell you how great Jim Harbaugh is. Disregard the Chargers loss and everything, but I mean it's crazy. Her saying, "Look, I love Jim Harbaugh. You know, Colin Cowherd loves Sean Payton. I love Sean Payton, but maybe this isn't working a little bit. I don't know." And everyone's like, "Look, guys, Jim Harbaugh is a good coach." Oh, okay. So before the half, it was a field goal attempt by by Lutz, but it does not go in. Well, that sucks. That sucks. So the half is still 10-7, and Jim Harbaugh is a good coach. But it only matters. It matters the most in the playoffs. You won 11 games in the regular season. That's great. Adds to your total. It's like McCarthy though. We need results in the postseason. We need results in the playoffs. I have D'Amico Ryans. They're getting results in the playoffs. Two wild card wins back to back. That's good. Now you need to build your team, and hopefully your team's not so hurt next year, Texans. So you can kind of go all the way. So you can go even further. So yeah, people love Jim Harbaugh, guys. People love Jim Harbaugh. He's a good coach. He's a good motivator, kind of like Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is a different kind of motivator, of course. Jim Harbaugh, he's a good motivator. He's in a, I get, he's in a tier like it's crazy to think he's in a tier below Dan Campbell. I don't know, maybe they're equals or something. But Dan Campbell just won Coach of the Year. Or he's AP Coach of the Year. I guess he's not officially the NFL Coach of the Year, right? Because they announced that at the Super Bowl. Now that I think about it. But he's AP Coach of the Year. Ah, yeah, that's right. He's AP Coach of the Year. Not official Coach of the Year. That's crazy. You know, Dan Campbell, I'm looking at his Wikipedia. He had his best season with the Lions in 2006. So he can say, look, guys, 19 years ago, I was balling out for the Lions. I did my best. He has a Super Bowl ring with the Saints, but he didn't play because he got hurt. That sucks. Had an MCL injury in August. Suffered in training camp. He spent the entire season on IR and was not granted a Super Bowl ring by the team when they won Super Bowl XLIV. Really? He didn't get a ring? Why didn't he get a ring? Just because he was on IR? Are you serious? Damn. That's kind of petty. He balled out for you. He helped you out. He was with the season all year. He was with the team all season. You should have got a ring. Oh. Anyway, a national champion from UT got a ring on that. on that team and even got a catch in the Super Bowl. That was David Thomas. Go Longhorns. National champion and Super Bowl champion. Very nice. Very nice credentials. Just saw a video titled Ashton Janty begging to go to the Cowboys. I mean, he might. He might. Ah. All right, we're back in the game. Kickoff Will Lutz. Kicker for the Broncos. We're out in the third quarter now. Kicked 62 yards to the Buffalo 3-yard line. Very nice. Ty Johnson to Buffalo. 36 for 33 yards. Okay. So he goes 33 yards on a kickoff return. Well, very nice. Very nice. After that, it's a 6-yard run with James Cook. Okay, up the middle to Buffalo 42. So they're already going. They're already rolling, guys. Subscribers. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe, please. That'd be so very nice. I need 1,460 subscribers today because I'm just 4 away. And go ahead and check out my other material as well. After this 6-yard run, we have a play in progress. What could it be? Another 6-yard run. Injury update. A. Anderson has returned to the game, so I guess the Buffalo lineman was injured a little earlier. And let me tell you guys who A. Anderson is with the Bills. He is 25 years old, and it's his third season. He's a guard. Played in 16 games, started in 3. Fumble recoveries 1. Hey, you got to recover those fumbles. 25-yard pass to Dawson Knox to the Denver 27-yard line. Very nice. Very nice, Josh Allen. You know, very nice. Ugh. So they're killing the Broncos right now. 19-yard run, James Cook to the Denver 8-yard line. So they're just knocking on the door very quickly. I thought that Denver defense was elite. Uh-oh. Looks like it can't stop the pass or the run. So, oh boy. Are they about to score here? Play in progress. I mean, play in progress. They might. They might as well. They might as well. 3-yard run. James Cook to the Denver 5-yard line. A. Anderson reported as eligible. Guys. I mean, guys. This is getting crazy. Let's see what Brandon Perna has to say. I liked his little stream thingy. He's probably not very happy about this. 3-yard run. All right, Brendan has reported another play, but I'm gonna wait till it pops up here to report it. Play in progress. Run for no gain. James Cook pushbacks to the Denver 6-yard line. Okay. Sack. Josh Allen is sacked. So it looks like they may have held him to a field goal right here. It looks like they may have held him to a field goal. Field goal. Field goal is good. Buffalo Bills 13, Denver Broncos 7. So field goal. There you go. Packers and Eagles coming up next, by the way, just as a reminder, 3:30. And that's going to be a great game. That's going to be a crazy game. Even if you want to watch him too, but man, it's a field goal. It's a field goal for Buffalo. Oh man, you deserve it, Buffalo. You get those. You get those points. All right. All right. You know what? Maybe I should wear some actual pants. I think I might go wear some actual pants. I'll be right back. You know what? Why not? Why not? All right. I have my some pants. I have my Leighton Vander Esch jersey behind me. So I'm wearing my 51 jersey. I need to go to the gym today, but I don't know when I'll have time. Oh boy. Yeah, 13. Yeah. So I got it 13-7. 10:03 left in the third quarter. And the field goal is good. So now we'll see what the Broncos can do. Maybe tie it up. Maybe do one better, 14-13. We shall see. We shall see here. All right. Broncos turn it offense. Broncos are 10-7. Buffalo's are Bills are 13-4. All right. Uh, well, the Broncos are going to take the field now. Looks like it's a touchback. 1 yard run by McLaughlin. McLaughlin to the Denver 21-yard line. Okay. So 10:03 left in the third. We got a 1 yard run. Let me look up his stats. He has 496 yards on the ground this year for Denver and 1 touchdown. He joined the Broncos last year, undrafted. So great. Hey, maybe it's another Rico Dowdle. That's good. Undrafted players doing well. That's good. Youngstown State, Notre Dame College. Interesting. Youngstown State was Division One. So he's got some rushing yards. He's got some yeah. He's got some stuff. All right, 4 yard run by Jay Williams to the Denver 25-yard line. Okay, so now we have 8:53 left in the third quarter. Ugh. And the Denver Broncos are trying to strike here. They want to at least tie it up. If they miss that extra point, they'll tie it up, but they want to be ahead of the Bills and force the Bills to come back. You know, passing complete Bo Nix. Why do I keep calling him Joe? To the middle to Troy Franklin. So passing complete on that. He has to be on the same page with his receivers. Maybe, I mean, Cortland Sutton's good. Maybe he'll get another receiver. What are some of the best receivers in this draft? I mean, a lot of people could use some good receivers. Punts. Dixon punts 48 yards to the Buffalo 27. So that ends in a punt. Dang it. Well, darn. I guess that was your chance. And now it's Buffalo's turn to go. Maybe I should maybe I should put something on Brandon Perna's chat here. thanking him so very much for cursing the Cowboys in week 2 against the Saints. I said I would give you money, but I don't have any. Also, you cursed the Cowboys in week 2. I will never forget it. Also said, but good luck. So let's see if he reads my. Let's see if he reads my post. I wish I had some money. I can just. I'm not gonna give him any money, but if you apologize, I will give you something. I wish I could do that, but I can't do that. Oh. All right, so we got Buffalo Bills now on offense, 840. Current drive, 1 yard run by James Cook to the Buffalo 28-yard line. I'm listening on Brandon Perna to see if he reacts to my comments. He doesn't have to. Mhm. 13-yard pass, Josh Allen to Khalil Shakir. Push out of bounds to Buffalo 41-yard line. Not bad. Not bad. Seven-yard run by Ray Davis to the Buffalo 48-yard line. All right. All right. 7-yard run by Josh Allen to the Buffalo 38-yard line. 6:09 left. Mm. So 5 left to go in the third quarter. 15-yard penalty on Denver, unnecessary roughness on Jones, enforced at the Buffalo 38. Oh, incomplete to Ray Davis. Ray Davis injured during the play. Oh, man. 13-yard pass, Josh Allen to Dawson Knox to the Denver 33-yard line. All right. Mm. Heard a lot of Dawson Knox's name. Is Dalton Kincaid out there? Let's see. James Cook already has 113 yards and a touchdown. Wow. Dalton Kincaid has 2 catches for 12 yards. Keon Coleman, 1 for 5. Mark Cooper, 1 for 5. So those are 2 players just waiting to go off. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy, guys. Play in progress. We have a 2-yard run by James Cook to the Denver 31-yard line. Still 13-7. Oh man. Now a 7-yard pass to Khalil Shakir to the Denver 24. Yeah, Khalil Shakir's a real deal. That's why he's on my fantasy team this year. He's good. I want some Bills players on my fantasy team. 3:57 left in third quarter. Now things are going to heat up a little bit, just a little bit. Broncos are trying to play catch up now, but they're holding Buffalo, but Buffalo is about to score either 20-7 or 16-7. I mean, they're pretty close. They're knocking on the door. I don't know if anyone's home, but they might be. Oh gosh, 3:15 left to go in the third quarter. It's almost the fourth quarter, and crazy things happen in the fourth quarter. Ah, that Houston game, that was. I mean, it's obviously decided in the fourth quarter, but very decisive actions that went on. Oh, crazy things. At least that game was entertaining. The Steelers game was not as entertaining, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Well, let's see if they can get a touchdown here. If they can, it's 20-7. But just going toe to toe with Buffalo, that's great. 10-7. Bo Nick's first time in the playoffs. I mean, that's good. You want to, and you want to know kind of what pieces you need for next year. If they have their draft picks, then that's gonna be fantastic. That's gonna be really good. How many teams, even playoff teams, are looking forward to the draft. Man, I'm using my phone to turn up the heat a little bit. Well, it's 49 degrees outside. I'm gonna turn up the heat. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit, so I'm nice and toasty. Maybe I'll get a Cowboys hoodie or something for my streams this year. I have to plan ahead now for streaming this year. And this year, if I was a quarterback, I would think about retirement. Oh man. But yeah, good job to the Denver Broncos, 10-7. You know, that's not an easy feat. Second year head coach. Obviously, who's coached before. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bill just got a touchdown. Bill's got a touchdown. Touchdown Bills. Man. To Ty Johnson, 24 yards. Official review. The play was upheld. The pass completion ruling. Yep. It's a touchdown. Let's see if the extra point does it. 3:06. Now they're playing catch up. Now they're playing catch up. Oh boy. 19-7 right now. Let's see if they make it 20-7. Mm. Ugh. 27, guys. Right now it's 19. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Are they still reviewing it? I think it's 19-7 officially. That's touchdown. No, I have a 19, but I also have a 20, so I'm waiting for that 20. Good job to Buffalo. I expect Buffalo to win today. I expect them to beat the heck out of Denver. They're going for two. They're going for two. And they get it. Keon Coleman gets it. 2-point conversion. 21-7. 21-7. Oh boy, guys. Took them 5 minutes and 34 seconds to score that touchdown and 2 points. So to score 8 points. 9 plays. 68 yards. 3:06 left. Good job to Keon Coleman for getting that 2-point conversion. Keon Coleman, man, they drafted him. I'm sure they're very glad that they drafted him. I'm sure they're very glad they still have Josh Knox, Khalil Shakir. I'm sure they're glad that they picked up Curtis Samuel and have Amari Cooper, who they got from. I mean, they got him from the Browns, right? Raiders, Cowboys, Browns, and yeah, Raiders, Cowboys, Browns, Bills, and now he's gonna possibly get a Super Bowl. At least go to the playoffs. At least go to the playoffs with Amari Cooper, which we win with him. But and you can never predict the team that's gonna go all the way. Von Miller joined the team several years ago when they were hot, and the Bills were hot, but I mean they cooled down, but now they're hot again. So let's see if Von Miller can get what 3 rings with team. 3 separate rings with 3 separate teams. I think that would be his record. I know he has one with Denver, obviously. I mean, he's kind of known for that. I think he was the MVP. He's 35 now, so his chances are limited. Yeah, he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion because he was with the Rams. 21, yeah. Rams, that was it. Rams, huh? Oh, 21, 22, 23, 24, 4-game suspension. Didn't play in 20 in Denver, but straight to the Rams. Super Bowl champion. He did pretty well. 14 tackles in the. He played in the Super Bowl? Of course he played in the Super Bowl. He had 2 sacks in the Rams 23-20 victory. Damn, 2 sacks. Multiple. The only player to have multiple Super Bowl games with multiple sacks. The other is Justin Tuck of the New York Giants. Well, yeah, that would do it. Dang. All right, so now let's see what Denver can do on offense. 21-7. You guys have to score a touchdown now. It's not even a question. Like it's not a question. It's the answer. What's the answer going to be? Kickoff. Tyler Bass kicked 65 yards to the end zone, touchback to Denver 30. Okay. So we have a touchback now. All right. Oh boy, I come back and there's a 5-yard penalty on Denver. Troy Franklin, false start. Or T. Franklin. Is that Troy Franklin? Yeah, it's Troy Franklin. Oh. But before that, 3-yard run with Williams and then 1-yard run with Batty. And then the penalty. Now we have a play in progress. What is that play? Passing complete to Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims is good. Let's get you some more weapons in this draft. Who are the top receivers going into this draft? There's Travis Hunter. 2025 NFL draft. Who are the top receivers? NFL Buzz. All right. There's T. Terrell, McMillan, Luther Burton. There you go. Let's see. Aguba, Isaiah Bond, Texas. Xavier Restrepo, Miami. Jalen Royals. There's some good receivers. Of course, you have to be elite to be in the NFL. Hunt. Dixon punts. Khalil Shakir to Buffalo 42 for 24 yards. Yeah, after that incompletion to Marvin Mims, we punted, or the Broncos punted. I don't have a dog in this fight. If the Bills make it to the Super Bowl, they lose. That'd be hilarious. What if the Bills and Eagles go to the Super Bowl, and it's the Eagles' turn to beat the Bills, because they're the only ones who haven't in the Super Bowl, or it'd be the Bills' turn to finally get a ring by beating Jalen Hurts. I guess that'd be hilarious if the Eagles lost to the Bills in the Super Bowl. Like I believe they're the only one in our division picked the Bills ass in the 90s. Super Bowl 1990. Let's see. It's Super Bowl 1990. 49ers beat the Broncos. So that's not the one I'm talking about. Buffalo Bills lost to the Giants. Okay, so it's Giants 91, lost by 1 point. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta sting. The next was Washington. So yeah, it was us. So Giants then Washington. Joe Gibbs. Yeah, Joe Gibbs was a good coach. 92. 37-24. That one wasn't even close. Then we kicked the crap out of him 52-17. And then we did it again 30-13. Yeah. So sorry, Mark Levy with the Bills. Just couldn't get it done, I guess. So yeah, our division has beaten the Bills 4 times. And it was Mark Levy each time. Getting to the Super Bowl but never winning it. That sucks. And he was a Bills GM for 2 seasons, 06, 07. Okay. Very nice. All right. So yeah, it was our division that has beat them. That's our division, guys. Giants, Washington, and then the Cowboys twice. End of third quarter, nil. It's Bills ball. It's Bills ball. James Cook ran for 1 yard. Pass to Amari Cooper for 3 yards. Okay. Fourth quarter now. Ugh. All right. Well, we're in the fourth quarter now. Let's see what happens. Is Buffalo going to the Broncos going to turn around? Is Buffalo going to keep steamrolling them? We'll see. Ooh, what's going on here? Is it touchdown Bills? It's a touchdown. Curtis Samuel touchdown. Wow. Jeez. 55-yard touchdown. Curtis Samuel. Wow. Happy Sunday, man. Happy Sunday, Devin. What's going on, man? Not a happy Sunday for Brandon Perna and the Broncos, but a happy Sunday nonetheless. For the playoffs. Oh man, 3 games today. I'll be on during all of them. It's gonna be fun, man. The Eagles Packers. I want to see what happens. 28 though to 7. Extra point is good. I'm going to put up that sign. The Bills earned it. They're crushing them. They're crushing the Broncos and putting away this game. So, cool. That's great. Crazy touchdown. I know Curtis Samuel with Washington, and I just looked it up. Our division has crushed the Bills in the 90s when they went to those 4 Super Bowls in a row. First it was Giants, they lost by 1 point, then Washington, then we beat them, and then we beat them again. So our division has beat Buffalo in the Super Bowl. How crazy would it be if the Eagles went against Buffalo in the Super Bowl? That would be interesting. That would be fun. Would I root for the Eagles, rooting for my division to beat the Bills? Or would I root for the Bills to get their first one and crush our rival in the division? That would be fun. That would be kind of a fun dynamic. I mean, it's like, hey, Eagles, it's your turn, but it's like, hey, Josh Allen, just all you have to do is just do this and you'll beat them. So I don't know. That would be a fun Super Bowl. Of course, the Lions would be a very fun Super Bowl too. Everyone's rooting for them, but that would be very interesting. That would be very interesting. 28 to 7. The game is almost over. This game is almost over. Lions to the Super Bowl, of course, of course. But the Eagles going to the Super Bowl against the Bills would be fun. Eagles against the Chiefs would be a repeat. Lions against the Chiefs, they would have a chance to beat the Chiefs in their three-peat. Dan Campbell would be a hero if he beat the Chiefs. It would be a big deal. If he went against Buffalo, that would also be a great game because they both go for it on 4th down, and that would be a crazy game. You know, Josh Allen wants it. He's an MVP candidate. Like the Bills want their first one, and then Detroit wants their first one. Man, Lions Bills, that'd be fun. Lions Chiefs, that'd be fun. I don't see anyone else like from the AFC going. Ravens, Ravens would be a tough game. Ravens Lions. I mean, let's do it. The Ravens don't have a haven't had a Super Bowl victory in a while. Joe Flacco, who's still playing, he's still playing. He's like 41. He's still playing. It's like, guys, I was just with the Colts. Does anyone want a backup that I eventually have to start for? Does any team need a backup quarterback that I can start a few games for? Maybe win, maybe lose, depending on how good the team is. Anybody? Joe Flacco over here. I mean, shoot. It would have been fun to see Joe Flacco go against the Ravens, but he had to toss it away against the Browns last year. Oh well. Fun stuff. No, he was with the Browns, tossed away against the Texans. But hey, Texans have CJ Stroud now has 2 wildcard victories in the playoffs. That's not bad. That's not a bad record for first 2 years. That's a great record. It was 1-1 last year, one in question mark this year. All right, play in progress. Well, yeah, it's good to see you, Devin. Play in progress. Oh, it's an 18-yard run. So Bo Nix is scrambling for 18 yards. 14:43 left in the fourth, left in this game. The Bills might have a record of 14-4. Denver 10-8 after all this is over. If they can't make something happen, they're at Highmark Stadium. Venue of the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, of course the Bills are hosting them. That would make sense. So Bo Nix, 18-yard run. He's like, screw it. I'm just gonna take off. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna run for that Super Bowl. But hey, he should be proud of at least getting to the playoffs. And if they have a good game, I would say be good. Be proud of that. Steelers couldn't hold on against Buffalo last year with Mason Rudolph. I mean, they're just like spitwads against this team. They're just throwing paper balls at them. They need to be throwing hand grenades or something. But whatever. It is what it is. It's a blowout. I don't know. I didn't expect this to be an upset at all, or to even have the potential to be an upset. The last potential upset is Rams Vikings. 11-yard run, Bo Nix. So Bo Nix is scrambling. He's running. He's just, if he's not seeing anyone open, he's just taking off. So good for him. Trying to put the team on his back. That's what you should be doing as a quarterback. That's what you should be trying to do. What Brock Purdy did in the NFC Championship game last year. He when he couldn't find anyone open, he just ran. He just took off. He's like, I'm going to that Super Bowl. He was running toward that Super Bowl. But yeah, it doesn't look like the Broncos going to Super Bowl, so the AFC though, so Lions could face one of these teams. You keep running for it, Bo Nix. You keep running. You do what you can do. 12:51 left in the fourth quarter. You keep doing you, man. Tough to go into enemy territory when it's all cold. I don't know what. Well, Denver gets cold too. But man, it must be pretty cold there in Buffalo. How cold is it in New York right now? It's 44 degrees. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. Oh, is this a new run? 11-yard run. No, that was the same run. That's the same run. He did 18 yards, and then he did 11. Oh boy, man. You do not want to give it up, do you? Props to you, though. Passing complete to Divelli. I don't know who you are, Divelli, but you should have caught that ball. Bo Nix is now the leading rusher, 4 for 43 yards. Javonte Williams, 29 yards. Tyler Body, 8 yards. McLaughlin, -2. Marvin Mims rushed once for 4. Cortland Sutton has 64 yards. Troy Franklin, 54. Marvin Mims, 9. Lucas Kroll, Javonte Williams, Adam Trotman. I mean, they got any sacks? They got a couple sacks. Broncos have a couple sacks here. The Bills. James Cook is balling out. Curtis Samuel, 68 and a touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 54. Dawson Knox, 38. Bills have 1 sack. I guess they could improve that. But yeah, passing complete. Kind of curious to see who this Javelli guy is. Devon Valley. Denver Broncos, 2024 to present. He is a wide receiver. Drafted in the 7th round, and he's playing. That's great. Saw his first touchdown in Week 10 against the Chiefs. Well, that's great. So a round 7 guy, they got some good stats out of him. Well, that's fantastic. 474 yards on the season, 3 receiving touchdowns, 41 receptions. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it as the 7th round draft pick. You baller. Good for you. Good for you. Now I know your name because you caught a pass here. I looked him up. Like, that's what you do. Consistency. Keep catching passes. People will start to learn your name. That's how it works. But yeah, passing complete. So I guess I should be saying, huh. I guess I should be saying, oops. Never mind. I forgot that was an incomplete pass. But yeah, do a complete pass next time. Catch it. Catch that ball. Oh boy, turnover on downs. Well, that's not good. Short pass to McLaughlin. Push out bounds to Denver 13 for 1 yard. C. Lewis for Buffalo was injured during the play. Dang. So that was 4th down. That sucks. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Boy, oh boy. Maybe it's time to wrap up this game now with 11:32 left to go. Boy. 28-7. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Hmm. Well, Bills have the ball now. Let's see what they can do. Maybe they'll get a field goal and just kind of ice it. Ice the game. Freeze this sucker. Josh Allen, 4-yard run. I mean, you probably put in your backup QB. It's okay. You have to do everything, Josh. It's the fourth quarter. But hey, you gotta practice being out there all four quarters, right? You got play in progress now. 5 yard run. Ty Johnson pushed out bounds the Buffalo 23-yard line. Okay. 10-11 left to go in the fourth. I was looking like this game was over. But you never know. Bo Nix could come back and do something. I mean, you kind of have to at this point. You have to do something. Can't just lay down for him. Okay, a 4 yard run. Josh Allen, Ty Johnson. Now we have a 7 yard pass to Khalil Shakir to the Buffalo 31. Whew. Hmm. 35 yard pass now to Dalton Kincaid. There's Kincaid to the Denver 34. Wow. Passing complete to Keon Coleman. All right. So passing complete to Keon Coleman. Oh boy. Nice 35-yard pass to Kincaid. 8-yard pass. 8-yard run, Ty Johnson. 4-yard run, James Cook. Passing complete to Keon Coleman. I mean, they're just torching them now. They're just playing with them. They're just playing with their food now. I don't know. I don't know what to say. To that passing complete. Josh Allen to Mac Hollins for 19 yards. Penalty on Buffalo. Hollins taunting. .547 left in this game. Boy, guys. I just put out a short that we signed Malik Davis to a futures contract, which means we own his rights. You know, he's a practice squad guy. We don't want him to go anywhere. I guess he's a good practice squad guy. Activated 2 years ago for one game, got a touchdown. I mean, that's just when we were whooping them. We got 50 points on some team. I can't even remember. And then, well, he went back to the practice squad, and well, we resigned him. So, uh, total clickbait though. Article that says Cowboys make a major move on running back or sign a running back or something. And it's like we just signed Malik Davis from a practice squad to a futures contract. So it's like that's nothing. It's literally nothing. I mean, it's something, but it's like he signed that same contract last year. So around this time last year. So it's not really news. But you know, to overhype it, oh gosh. Penalty on Buffalo, illegal shift. Enforced at Denver 18, no play. Okay. So they're at the Denver 18-yard line now. 5:47 left to go in this game. I'm hoping this next game, guys, Eagles, Packers, this is going to be an exciting game. I'm listening to Tom Goss a little bit on that one. Not so much to Brandon Perna. He streams this game. Streaming it because he's a Broncos fan. I like that artwork that I did for the Broncos, though, on that one. That was pretty good. The Bills artwork, terrible. Terrible. Josh Allen pass incomplete to Mac Hollins. All right, well, Mac Hollins is a serviceable receiver. He was with Philly. He got that ring, but he got hurt in 2018, so he didn't play that season. Pass incomplete. Then it's a 5-yard run with Ty Johnson to the Denver 18. Oh, okay. They're still going. 5:29 left. 28-7. You guys, you need to score more than 7 points on Buffalo if you're going to compete. Like, you know what teams you have to compete with in the playoffs. If you're good enough to get to the playoffs, now you need the weapons to compete with these dominant teams that have just oh, they're so good. I mean, they're drafting talent left and right. Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman's amazing. I mean, he's good. It's part of a team, you know. They get Curtis Samuel, they get Amari Cooper, get all these guys on offense. It's like you have so many guys that they're veterans. With the Packers, you got so many guys that are younger guys, but they're like coming up 2, 3, 4 years now, or at least 2, 3 years. But now with the Bills, you have veterans. You have straight up veterans. But Keon Coleman's a rookie too, so you have a good mix of people. And Amari Cooper, you know he wants that ring. I mean, how great would that be? He's with the Browns. You know what a bad situation that was. And now he's with the Bills. Like now he's competing for a Super Bowl. That's great. That's great. And Von Miller is he's competing for a Super Bowl. He wants that third ring on his third team. Getting one with Denver. And then with the Rams. Oh boy. In about 45 minutes, the Philly Packers game is going to commence. That'll be a good one. That'll be a fun one. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What we have after this 5-yard run doesn't look like very much. You know, I know where I went wrong with my Buffalo Bills picture. That little thing. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a little beard. It doesn't look like a face at all. It just gosh, it looks terrible. But I did my best, so that's all you can say, really. Looks like it's just flopping around, like it's a little hamster flopping around. But yeah, that's what happens sometimes. My Denver one looks great. Looks fire. Can't believe how good that one turned out. That's really weird. All my other ones look pretty terrible. 31-7. They got field goal. Field goal. They're putting the icing on the cake. They like that icing, don't they? They like that icing, guys. You've earned it, Bills. You've earned it. This was a complete beatdown. Top to bottom, start to finish. So 31-7, huh? That's how you want to leave it, Denver? Well, all right. Field goal. 4:37 left in this game. They're ready to be done with it. Tyler Bass makes the field goal after a turnover on downs. Look at that. 5-yard run, 2-yard run, timeout by Denver, field goal, timeout by Buffalo. I mean, 90 yards. They went 90 yards in 6 minutes and 55 seconds. They're milking that clock. They're milking that clock. Boy, oh boy. About 40 minutes till that Philly game now. I can see anyone winning that one. I guess that would be an upset if the Packers beat the Phillies, beat the Eagles. But it also add to Jordan Love's record in the playoffs. He could be just like CJ Stroud. He wins two in his first 2 years as a starter. Of course, CJ Stroud is brand new. Jordan Love is sat for a bit behind Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what's going on. 4:13 left. 7-yard pass, Bo Nix to Javonte Williams, to the Denver 37-yard line. Okay. Pass incomplete to DeVelle. I just looked you up and you're a pretty good receiver. Now you can't connect. You guys can't connect. I don't know. That's not good, man. That's not great. I was singing your praises, and now I can't. You guys gotta get on the same page, man. It's 31-7. You're not winning this game. 4:09 left. You could you get another touchdown though. 31-14. Hmm. But I don't think they're gonna give you that. Sack. 14-yard sack. Bo Nix is sacked at the Denver 23-yard line. Who sacked him? G. Russell. Oh boy. That might have been Von Miller or something. Well, you can't let that happen either. If you're the O line, can't let that happen. Definitely not. .316 left in this game. I don't know what left there is. I don't know what there is left to do, guys. Ooh, I gotta hang this up. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy, you guys. Oh boy. Ah, laundry all over the place. Okay, 8-yard run. Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback. All right, so the Bills are done. They're putting in their backup QB, and they're pretty much done. Oh, oh my gosh. Ah, pretty much getting ready for the next game. It's 2:36 left. I mean, what do we have left to do? 5-yard run. 8-yard run, Ty Johnson. 5-yard run, Ty Johnson. Negative 1-yard run. Mitchell Trubisky kneels to the Denver 12. Negative 1-yard run. Kneels. This game is over, guys. This game is over. 36 seconds left. This game is over. I'm gonna get off to prepare for the Eagles Packers game. Thanks so much for being on here with me. Go Cowboys, of course. And congrats to the Bills. They advanced to the next round. See you soon.